guys, Man Cave Collectibles coming back at you today with another figure review. Today we want to take a look at the DC Multiverse, the Batman Who Laughs figure from the new McFarlane Toys toy line. This is the Batman Who Laughs. He does come with the Collectible Batmobile pieces. So we'll get him out and take a look at all those. Just to take a quick look at his box. Got real nice window packaging. You can see him, his accessories here. We even got a nice shot of the Batmobile there, or the one piece of the Batmobile. Looks like we have a collectible card kind of on the wall of the box back behind him. Some nice artwork on the inside walls of the box. Got DC's big logo here. Up top we do have McFarlane Toys logo and just kind of an articulation, 22 points of articulation. Moving around to the side. Just a little more window shot of the Batmobile. Flipping around to the back, we get an additional shot of the Batmobile, showing this is the third piece in the Collectible. And it shows, you know, which three you got to get, which is obviously Nightwing and Batgirl. Nice picture, looks like some comic art of the Batman Who Laughs. Moving on around to this side, we got the Batman Who Laughs in large print. And that's it for the box. Let's pull this guy out of his box and see what we got. All right, guys, we got the Batman Who Laughs out of his packaging. Here he is. I really like this figure. Real clean, feels well done. I got one gripe about it. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Before we do that, let's talk about our accessories that come in the package. So we come with two of his weapons. Real nice. These have a kind of a brownish, kind of a dirty paint wash to them. Looks really good. McFarlane did a good job on that. They even have a little damage sculpted into them, if you can see that on both of them. Just kind of down the blade there. Real nice. Handles are well done. Look like it's kind of been taped up. Real nicely done. Very happy with that. We also get our collectible card. Nice artwork there. And then just a quick overview of the Batman Who Laughs and who he is. Obviously Bruce Wayne of Earth 222 if you've read the comics. And then the last piece is this build to complete or build to connect the Batmobile. So this looks good. I like the paint on this. I like the detail. The paint work is nice. It's kind of got a wash on it. Kind of gives it a rugged look. One real nice detail that I didn't expect is these are rubber tires. They're not hard plastic like I assumed they would be. So that kind of is a nice little addition to it. So I'll be excited to kind of get this thing put together and see how it looks. I know McFarlane said that, you know, the reason they went with these was they wanted to kind of give something different. He wanted us to be able to buy the larger figures, not have to buy a whole wave in order to build them. So I like that philosophy. And I think his thought process in an interview I saw was that if they give us, you know, 5, 10 of these Batmobiles, they will all look good on a shelf together. It kind of becomes a collection of its own, kind of outside of the figure collection. So I think I agree with him on that. If you had, you know, 5 different types of Batmobiles sitting on a shelf, I think that would be a real nice addition to your collection. So we'll see how that goes. But I like that. It's a nice piece as far as for the Build-A-Figure. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the Batman Who Laughs. I have him standing on this base, and the reason I have that is because if you look at his feet, you cannot put the toe, where the toe articulates, you cannot get the front of that toe to go flat on the ground like you can on most figures. And it's that way on both of his feet. They want to bow up, and there's really nothing you can do, because if you look at the way the articulation works, this little spot hits up against the plastic. That's as far down as you can get it to go. I don't know if that's just mine or if that is you know, the way they intended for it to be, feel free to comment. I'd love to know if that's normal or if that's just with mine. Running through articulation real fast. We do have some articulation here in the head. It's a little bit hindered by his jacket. You cannot get very much side to side. You can get up okay. You can get down probably the best. Pretty good range of motion here in the arms. He does have, I guess it's like a butterfly joint inside there. So that's nice. We can get that up. Can't get the full 360. We can get it out to here in a full 360. But because of this hard plastic, not be able to do that. Full 360 in the bicep. We got those double jointed elbows. So real nice elbow articulation. And then here in the wrist, we've kind of got the same type of wrist articulation that we typically see in the McFarlane toy line. Just that ball joint. You can spin it around and pretty much get the wrist to do whatever you want it to do. A little bit in the waist, but all this is kind of a hard rubber, so it makes it real tough to be able to get that to go and stay. But you can feel that it's in there. You can push and feel it's in there, but it's just not going to allow it to have very much range of motion. So this guy's going to be a little bit limited, I think, with his articulation just because of this hard. It's not hard. It's a soft rubber or plastic, but it really is hindering. I guess you'd have to have it in your hand to kind of see what I mean. As far as his legs, we can get that far out. Can't do the splits. We can spin this some to the outside. You can kind of see that joint there. Can't get it into the inside any. And we do not have any type of thigh swivel here. Double jointed knees. So we can get real nice range of motion in the knees. And then in the ankles, the standard McFarlane ankle pivots, and then toe articulation, and then obviously with the toe, not able to flatten that out. So he will, I got him to stand on his own a few times, just kind of playing with him, but it's tough. It's tough to get him to stand there. I'm very thankful for the base that McFarlane gave us, so we don't have to deal with that. But you can, he's shaky. It wouldn't take very much for him to fall over. So let's do some quick size comparisons and wrap up the video. All right, guys, so we got some size comparisons here. We've got the Hasbro Lightning Collection Lord Zed. As we've probably all figured out by this time, this is a 7-inch line. Hasbro's Marvel Legend, Lightning Collections, they're all 6-inch lines, so not really going to be able to mix and match those on your shelf unless you just don't care about size and scale in your display, which is fine. Right beside that, we've got our Storm Collectibles Muhammad Ali. That could almost work. We got the Batman Who Laughs. We have the Batman from the McFarlane toy line in this same line as the Batman Who Laughs. And then we've got the NECA 7-inch or 6-inch scale, I guess, movie figures there from NECA. So just a quick kind of informational spot on the size here, so you can kind of see where this guy stands up with some more folks kind of in his same size figure lines. Him and the Batman look great together. Batman Who Laughs is just a touch taller. If you include the ears there, he's a touch taller than the Batman, so I like that. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. Hope you have a great day. See you next time.